Hi guys, so this is Splash, and people ask me how I did this motion tracking text in my newest edit, and it looks something like this. You see the text is actually motion tracked to that guy right here. And so I just wanted to show you how to do this, since it really is a really easy thing to do and it still looks pretty awesome. So I'm just going to open up After Effects. By the way, I'm going to use the same clip I just used in my montage, because I really was too lazy to get a new file, a new video. Of course. So first of course, start After Effects, then import your clip. Make a new composition, drag it right here, and that's basically it. So if we go, we got the clip right here where these dudes jumping together and then kind of do crazy things here on the ground. And I'm going to cut it right here because I don't really need this. Going to delete this. So this is what I need right now. And the only thing you need for this actually is, of course, text. So we're just going to use the text tool right here and write tutorial. I'm going to use a font named Lane, the narrow version. Just going to make it a bit larger. Like, no, this is still not large enough. Well, of course. And now if you click that right here, this little button right here, and zoom in, you can see this dot right here, this one. And this is later the dot which decides where your text is going to be motion tracked to. So, for example, if I set the tracker point later onto the head, then then this little point I just showed you, oh man, please, this little point right here will be the one tracked to the face like this. So if I drag it right into the text in the O here, the text is going to stick onto the man like this, and I don't want this. This isn't what I used there, so I'm just going to drag it out like around here. So this should be fine. And I'm just going to use some let's use some opacity. So for example, when do I want the text to get into my video? Like when these dudes are close jumping together, like I did in my montage. So this would be right here. I just go 5 frames back. You can also shift between the frames by click Control Shift and Control Shift. I'm not quite sure right here. I just figured this out. Yes, just hold Control or Control on a Windows computer, and then just click the right and left arrow buttons to swap between frames. So I just want some kind of opacity added into this. So I'm just going to set a keyframe right here. Set the opacity of this text to 0%. Go 5 frames. 1, 2, 4. I miscalculated, I guess. 1, 2, 3. No, go 4 frames. So 5 is fine, I guess. And then set another keyframe and set the opacity to 100%. Then of course go where we want the text to stop. Let's go around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set another keyframe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And set it back to 0%. So this is it. We added some opacity where you can really see the text. I'm just going to edit this. Let's do this. Let's make it black. This should be fine for now. You can write whatever you want, but I guess anyone knows that. So we go back to our first frame, and it's really easy to do this. You go on Window, Tracker, and then you get this little new window right here. It's called Tracker also. This is the source of your movement, which you want to track the motion. We choose our clip right here, our TMP, whatever it is, our 2 minutes jumping together, and then if you, oh my god, how did I do this? So I'm just going right here, and then we of course are going to, how did I do that? I just figured this out. So yeah, I had to click this this layer here up, and then I'm just going to click track motion, not track camera, but track motion. Then we get this little tracker point here. So this little tracker point decides where you want to track the motion to. So if you want it right here on this guy, you just drag it along to this guy. Where is he? Like this. You need a point which has a high contrast, like this white glow of this, whatever it is called, cap of this guy with the black shadow underneath. But this isn't going to figure out, actually. I will show you why. So if you just, let's do it a bit larger so you can actually see. You just can also well, first off, you can also choose different kind of tracking things like stabilize, transform. Transform is what we want right now. You can also track something like the position. So which do we actually want right now, because we want to track the text to the movement, to the position of the guy. We can also do something like a turn of like a turn kind of movement. For example, if you record a clip where you reload a weapon, like the DSR, he's going to move the DSR like 45 degrees to the right, and then he's going to take out the magazine. So for example, you can track the turning motion onto a text. So if you track it, for example, to the magazine, when he turns the DSR, the text is also going to turn with the mag. This is pretty cool. I just do not figure out really good settings. Maybe I'm going to do that later. If I figure that out, I'm going to do a tutorial on that too. So this is going to be fine for now. What you're just going to do is you click the fast forward thing, or the 1 frame forward thing. Just going to use the fast forward, and you see he's actually fucking this movement up. This is not where my guy is moving at all. And the problem of that is you just click on Control and Z to redo this. The problem is that this guy, if we go through the clip, well, I actually don't know the problem why it's not working. I just figured out how to fix this. It's just, I guess that the field of the track point is not large enough. There isn't enough information where he can set the movement to. For example, he has this blue sky right here, which it's more or less the same blue in the whole area right here. And also the color of the guy is extremely more or less the same at the whole body. So he can't really track where the differences come in. So you just click on your track point and you get this little dots, and then you can actually enlarge the tracking area. So this gets a bit better now, like this, of course. Let's try it again. And you see he's now tracking it directly to our face. It might not get as smooth or clean, you saw that right here, as it's supposed to be. You have to figure that out somehow. But of course this is just a fast tutorial, so it's not going to be that good. It took me like half an hour until I found the right tracking point in my montage, which looked decent, I think. So after we finish this, which may take some time, Thank you, sir. We have this little tracking thing here. So it's not perfect for the moment, but all you have to do now, this is really simple. All you have to do now is click use in the upper right, in the down right corner of the tracker field. Then you choose dimension X and Y, because you have only an X and a Y axis. X and Y axis, of course. And that's it. You do not need to do anything else. The text is already tracked onto your motion. See this? And this is because, well, it's like that. You see, it's tracked. You can render that out right now. It's more or less done. If you want to add some color correction to the whole stuff or some slow motions, the problem will occur because you usually use slow motions like Twixtor onto your clip, onto your single clip, and that means the tracking is not the tracking. The camera tracking we just used the tracker thing for is not within the clip itself. So if you use a slow motion now on your text, not on your text but on your clip, the tutorial text will stay the same. So even if these two guys are going to get slow mid-air, like I did in my edit, the text won't, so it won't be synced anymore. So you have to do it like this. I'm going to delete Twixtor right here, and then you just select both of these, Control, and I figured out whatever. You just right click then your selected things and just click create another, I don't know the word in English, it's like another composition in the whole composition we just used right here. We just click OK, and then we get an under composition, and there you can use a Twixtor on. Then the text tutorial will also be slow mode within your whole clip. Well, that's about it. I hope you like it. I hope you liked it. I hope you think it's informative. By the way, my English sucks, and this is the first time I did something like that, so I'm extremely sorry if I did make any mistakes while speaking to this or talking some kind of bullshit throughout my tutorial right here. But I hope it get better. If you like it, I can do more. But I don't think it's really necessary at the moment because there are also other good tutorials out there. So this is it for me now. See you later. Bye.